It's not a coincidence that every terroristic act, almost every terroristic act aimed and based on this fascist book, the Quran, and this wrong ideology, the Islam.
You hypocrite! First, take the plank out of your own eye. Then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. A curse on him who is lax in doing the Lord's work. A curse on him who keeps his sword from bloodshed. 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 Keeps his sword from bloodshed.
An estimated 30,000 citizens were slaughtered by the Crusaders. Muslims, Jews, even fellow Christians.
When you march up to attack a city, make its people an offer of peace. If they accept and open their gates, all the people in it shall be subject to forced labor and shall work for you. If they refuse to make peace and they engage you in battle, lay siege to that city. When the Lord your God delivers it into your hand, put to the sword all the men in it. As for the women, the children, the livestock, and everything else in the city, you may take these as plunder for yourselves, and you may use the plunder the Lord your God gives you from your enemies. This is how you are to treat all the cities that are at a distance from you and do not belong to the nations nearby. However, in the cities of the nations the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance, do not leave alive anything that breathes. Completely destroy them. The Lord your God, as he promised you, will put the terror and fear of you on the whole land wherever you go.
This war on terrorism, he was developing a program for weapons of mass destruction.
In the area around Tikrit and Baghdad and east, west, south, and north.
I don't believe that cultures are equal. I believe that our culture is far better than a retarded Islamic culture.
As soon as she heard about him, a woman whose little daughter was possessed by an evil spirit came and fell at his feet. The woman was a Greek, born in Syrian Venetia. She begged Jesus to drive the demon out of her daughter. First, let the children eat all they want, he told her. For it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to their dogs. Yes, Lord, she replied, but even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. Then he told her, for such a reply, you may go. The demon has left your daughter. Do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. But those enemies of mine did not want to be king over them, bring them here, and kill them in front of me.
Pope sends the inquisitors of heretical depravity to exterminate the heresy. Unbelievers are hunted down, condemned, and burned.
You're an enemy of God, and had it been in the Old Testament, Harry Potter would have been put to death.
I'm trained to go out and train others. is to be God's army and to do God's will.
Follow him through the city and kill without showing pity or compassion. Slaughter old men, young men and maidens, women and children, but do not touch anyone who has the mark.
This means war! This means war! This means war!
We don't need another $200 billion war to get rid of one, strong-armed dictator. It's a whole lot easier to have some of the covert operatives do the job and then get it over with.